All right, happy Monday. Let me show you what I got done to Jonathan's car here last week. So this is a car we put together about a year ago or so. I might be remembering that wrong. About a year ago. 07 STI. It's got a really, really sweet setup. It's got one of these knockoff Cosworth manifolds that did really, really well on the dyno. 6466, smaller housing so it spools quick, but we tuned this thing to around 600 horsepower. And he wanted it to run just a little bit smoother. So I just did a Haltech install on it and we retuned it. So this car got a Nexus S3 Haltech standalone. The S series is their non-PDM'd new ECU, because I know that they have the R3 and the R5 that have the onboard PDMs, a lot more capability. But when you're just replacing the factory ECU, you're keeping your factory fuse box and all the electronics and everything. You don't necessarily need a PDM. And they're phasing out the Elites that I have in my car. They're phasing those ones out, the ones that I just got. And they're replacing it with these S series. They're really sweet. But with that, we also did a IC7 setup. So this is the 7-inch display from Haltech. It's relatively cheap. I think they're like $1,200 or $1,300 delivered. And I did a custom gauge setup for him. Got our little logo there on the startup. And then I messed around with the gauges. He said he really liked light blue, so we went with a light blue theme. So kind of our readouts and everything. All I have left on this now is to calibrate the fuel sending unit so that he has an accurate fuel level sensor, which is kind of a pain in the butt on the Haltech, but is, you know, the pains of doing cool shit. Thankfully, these GDs have a pretty easy to access fuel hanger. It's just right there. And I already got the back seat out and everything. So I'm going to get to that today. And then when I switched out the dash, now the alternator isn't charging because it's not getting its 12 volt from the dash. So going to have to do that too. And then while I'm finishing up this car, I also am waiting on some parts for this engine that's going in this black GD right here. And then I got some more OEM stuff showing up for another GD that's getting another motor, well, as soon as this stuff shows up. So yeah, we're not slowing down anytime soon. So I'll post updates. Happy Monday.